Well, hello people, we are back at 3DFX. Today what we'll be doing is we are in for a mixing session with our secondary dance trance track, and you know what, we will just simply see what we can do. We have been launching our video and we will be starting up the scene that we left the last time. So what we will be doing, we will just play through the track and see how our ears will perceive this, and make sure our headphones are seated properly so we can hear this. All right, so now I have fresh ears. I haven't been listening to this since yesterday, I think it was, and so it will be interesting to hear now. All right, let's see here. It seems like I have two instruments muted. I'm not really sure if they should be muted or not, so I'm gonna unmute them and see if they're also playable. All right, let's play this and see what we got. Okay, that sounds a little brute in my ears right now, but let's mute these two tracks here and see if it sounds you know, better or worse. We will see. Anyway, it's cleaner. So for now, so the first thing that I noticed, and that I knew I would notice when I left the track, was that these sample right over here, they are way too low, and also they don't really have a reverb on them, so we'll probably just fix that somehow. So we'll see what we can do about this. The first thing is I'm gonna go into the volume and check this thing over here, and I'm gonna zoom it in a little bit, and I'm going to add, let's see if I can just have some automation happening. How do I add this? There we go, that's the way. Okay, so let's put this in here, and let's take this, go down here, and also let's this happen at this level right over here, and let's also have this go up here. I'm not really sure how loud I want it to be because I don't know really what the sample needs, but we will try to get these two dots and see how it does at, say, -1.1. So that's very low in context, so let's raise that a notch. So I think this sample is pretty, that would be more like it, 5 dB plus. So we'll see what happens if we okay, but I think like maybe 5 dB plus would be. So we'll do the same with this one. Let's have that at 5 dB. There we go. All right, let's see if we can. Now what we want to do, we want to have a little more atmosphere on this. So I'm gonna start trying the standard reverb as always. So let's see. actually that's pretty decent, better than I expected, but I'm gonna uncheck that one and compare with replica, and we'll see what we got. Let's have some diffusion. So that one goes a little too, I don't know, too much feedback there. Feels a little unnecessary to have that heavy stuff going on that, so I'll much prefer Bitwig's reverb on this for some reason. Cleaner and yeah, a lot better like that. The question is if we're gonna go for room or hall. The hall is gonna be a little more massive, so but the room is more punchy, so I think I select the punchy one because the mix is kind of punchy in itself. Alright, so I think it sounds pretty decent, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna just quick save. Alright, so pretty good. We got it up to a form of a crescendo there. We have muted this pluck and the other pluck, so what we can do before we move on, which is probably a pretty good idea, is to just check if these plucks here can have any form of existence in this track in the future, and if not, we're going to delete it. So we'll see. Does definitely sounds better on like its own, it seems. So what we can do with this thing is we don't need it there and we don't need it here, but we can also always move that little pluck over and see whatever, if we perhaps would like to have it somewhere else. We're gonna try this on its own here. I noticed I've been putting an A1 trigger gate would really make this sound quite quirky on it, so you can hear the difference. So there's a clear difference between having the A1 trigger gate on or off. If it's for better or for worse, I don't know. It's up to you to decide. But you know, right now it doesn't. You know, it clogs up the mix, so we probably wouldn't be using that. But perhaps a little later we can have it stay if we have to. But I'm a little like I don't know if I should keep it. So first off, I mute this thing, and I'll also select this other channel that we were supposed to be deleting. So let's try this. And I'm a little skeptical here. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so I'm also thinking maybe we should see if I can find my automation here. So maybe we should just have it a little louder. I don't know, like 6+. This is kind of seems like a little low. I don't know. Let's try that. that. Let me just make up my mind about this, if we're gonna keep this or not. I think this thing will probably clog up the mix, so I might actually just throw this in actually. So goodbye. And let's see about this. And let's have it on. Sounds a lot cleaner there, so you could probably have this for something. Let's compare it to the main lead here. So let's see here. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. So I'll probably, because right now I feel like we quite so need to just do some kind of break at once here. So we'll see what we might be needing here. We might be having to listen to it a little bit before we can really make up our mind on what we should be needing on the break. But before doing the break, I'm gonna put these two things right over here. I'm also going to do something that I usually don't. I'm going to put a little, or I'm going to search for some samples here. Let's go into large libraries here, and I am searching for, actually at this while I'm going into my Mike Shiva's libraries, and I'm gonna search for a special this will probably be a problem for this video, so I can't really do that, because then I will probably get sued because of vocal samples. It's a little sad. I think they have copyright on them, so probably can't do that. That's quite sad, but I thought I was gonna do that, but maybe, I don't know if they're copyrighted, or let's just see, is there any here's a license thing here. Let's check this out. All right. You cannot upload or download this. Okay. Use them to record any type of audio production for personal and commercial use, for example making records, remixes, commercial jingle, commission pieces, soundtracks for film, blah 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 blah. You may modify the sounds. They cannot be used in a power sampling product or sold directly. Okay, interesting. Now we read the license stuff here. You can use them in any type of audio production for personal or commercial use. So seems like it's fine and dandy. So let's try this and see if I get sued. Okay, good. So let's go into audio and let's go into vocals, or perhaps let's see. I was searching for, loose. Okay, so this is the track here. I'm sorry, I'm a little confused there. So let's see, vocals. Let's see which is the one I'm searching for. I think it is this one. That's the dry, that's the wet. Let's try the wet then. Okay, that's not a lot, but let's try. Okay.
Don't lose who you are. Don't lose who you are.
That's what I mean. That's a pretty vocal.
Don't lose who you are.
But what I wonder is what key is it written in? I have my little tricks on cluing out what key something is written in. So let's see if I can find get song key. Here we go. This is a site which is called Get Song Key, which is, I think, pretty accurate when it comes to detecting keys. I can't speak. I've been having issues with a certain kind of software that is trying to guess keys and stuff. So, well, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take one of these. Maybe that's...
Don't lose who you are.
Or maybe he can say to me... No, it doesn't say what key it is. So, there we go. Okay, so it's the G... Is it G minor then, I suppose? I suppose it's G minor. I think with G sharp you have this thing over there, so it should be G minor, I think. Okay, so I wondered then what could my track here be? That's the tricky question. But anyway, we don't really have to know that, but we could always throw this in here and see if I do that. Is that copyright infringement? I don't know. That's uploading. Okay, so screwed. Okay, we gotta not do that, I guess. I don't know. So anyway, we can always bring it in here. We could use it for this anyway. So let's see, vocals. Let's have this, maybe this one. Let's try this. Let's see. No, that's a dry. I don't know if I want to. Maybe later. I'll have the wet first. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so could this possibly fit here? Because in the breakdown we can change the song completely, so we can basically write any chord we like in here, and this one can be completely different, so that's the good thing. But yeah, so let's see. So we have a sorry, we have a special, what should I say, trance vibe, kind of old school, 90-ish or something, 2000-ish, trance vibe. So the question is, how could we pull in a vocal for this? That's a big question. I'm not really sure about, but we can always we can play this as is, and we can see.
Don't lose who you are. 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 Don't lose who you are.
Interesting. Okay, so let's have these gone, I think, or move them. Actually, why would I have them? I don't know. Okay, let's just take them away. And let's see, there's one more riser there. Okay, that's interesting. So let's see. Feels like it's going to probably be pretty off. We could try a couple of different, I suppose. Let's do... Okay, that's for this song. Let's go back. Let's try this one instead and see. We really don't want to repitch anything or whatever it's called. So let's see if we can have something else, perhaps. Let's try this. Okay, there's too much effects and stuff. that we don't like. No. Okay, this is too much junk here. I can't do that. Let's see here, Groovy Maker. Let's try audio. No vocal. Not so very interesting. Audio. No vocal. Okay. Stars. Let's see. Audio. Here's vocals. Let's try break and see. Only effects since. No, it's too much effects in these. Yeah. No, I can't use that. Nope. Let's search on. Nope, there's no more vocals. So the only vocal was this one, and it was here, yeah. Okay, so well, we have this one, but we can see if we can kind of bend this into this song somehow. I'm not sure. Perhaps we can. All right, so let's try them. Okay, so the first thing we need to do here to make this happen here, or could do, is probably try to conform the bass line to this vocal somehow. So we'll see. So let's see. So I will use this bass line and see if I can possibly conform it to this vocal somehow. We will see. Let's just listen to the vocal.
Don't lose who you are.
So I feel that it would be very good to have like a pad bass or something. So this is a little too jumpy here, so
Don't lose who you. Don't lose who.
Or maybe not. Let's try.
Don't lose who.
This first is fine.
Don't lose who you are. Don't lose who.
This one is fine. That one I'm not really sure for.
Don't lose who you. Don't lose who you are. Don't lose who you are.
Let's try to do like this.
Don't lose who you are.
Let's try. Sorry. Let's have this.
Don't lose who you are. Don't lose who you are. Don't lose who you are. Don't lose who you are.
Actually, that works. It's weird, but it does. So let's see.
Don't lose who you are. 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 Don't lose who you are.
Okay, it does work, but the question is if we should have that or we should have something else. I really would like to have like a bass pad or something and see what could be different. So like, let's rename or call it like bass pad if there's something that's even called that. Let's go and see if we can even find something with like, I don't know, I don't know the word for it. Let's just see if we can find something to write here. Let's move this away and let's have this. And maybe we could, let's see if we can go back there and into my favorites. Oh, okay, my favorites are gone. Oh, I don't know why they're strange. Okay, so let's see. Bases. Addictions. Let's just see if we can have something. Let's use the analog bass here. But we do need a lot more of sustain, if I ever can find this in this synthesizer. Whoops, that's too much. Let's make it less big. Let's just get in here. Let's just shut off that thing that annoys us. Here we go.
Don't lose it. Don't lose who you are.
So like, let's do it like this.
Don't lose who you are.
I'm gonna put up the volume here.
Don't lose who.
Not on the vocal, on the bass, please.
Don't lose who you. Don't lose who you are. Don't lose who you are.
No.
Don't lose who you are. Don't lose who you are. Don't lose who you are.
Let's try with key then or something.
Don't lose who you are.
No, that definitely doesn't work.
Don't lose who you are. 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 Don't lose who you are.
So like that. That's interesting. So let's see.
Don't lose who you are. 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 Don't lose who you are.
There are notes that are not right here, but I couldn't hear it at first.
Don't lose who you are. Don't lose who you are.
Yeah, it's better.
Don't
I think something like that.
Don't lose who you are. Don't lose who you are.
That must be right, I think. So let's try again.
Don't lose who you are. 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 Don't lose. Don't
Okay, so I don't really know what we're gonna do here. Let's try one of these.
Don't lose who you are. 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 Don't lose who you are.
All right, we heard what he said there. So okay, so there's something about this. Okay, so but if we take this and this, what happens? So like this and this.
Don't lose who you are. Don't lose who you are.
Let's just add some hi-hats. Oh. No, here.
Don't lose who you are. Don't lose who you are.
Shouldn't be any what do you call hi-hats there, I think. Take it away and see if, or not that one anyway.
Don't lose who you are. Don't lose who you are. Don't lose who you.
And not that one either, so.
Don't lose who you are.
Alright, so let's try instead and change to this bass pluck here.
Don't lose who you are. Don't lose who you are. Don't lose who you are. Don't lose who you are.
No, probably not. Let's have this bass MIDI on this synthesizer here that isn't used instead.
Don't lose who you are. Don't lose who you are. Don't lose who you are. Don't lose.
But we don't want them to play these notes. Maybe I'll just write something, perhaps. We can also try this one and see what happens here.
Don't lose who you are. Don't.
No, we don't want the main lead there. That's not good. Let's have.
Don't lose who.
So what we're gonna do? We're gonna mix. Okay, that down a little bit, and we're going inside of this, and we're gonna write something. Let's see here. So let's simply delete those and
Don't.
what happened now then? See here, that one should be on.
Don't lose.
So what I think I want to do here, so I want to go down one octave.
Don't lose. Don't lose.
Let's see.
Don't lose. Don't lose. Don't lose. Don't lose.
So let's see.
Don't lose. Don't lose. Don't lose. Don't lose.
Probably
Don't lose. Don't lose.
really low like that, perhaps. Let's see if we can.
Don't lose. Don't lose.
That's probably gonna be high.
Don't.
Okay, so
Don't.
something like that. Okay, so I'm gonna write something here. So let's see how this can complement the bass a little bit. So this will be probably like a mid bass.
Don't lose. Don't.
And maybe with this one, I will try to get a groove like different from the other. So probably
Don't. Don't. Don't lose. don't lose, don't lose, don't lose.
So maybe we'll need to shut him up a bit. We'll see here. So I need something that drives this. Let's have maybe hi-hats. That maybe could help me a little. I need to go back to my lead here. So maybe we could even actually have this as a guide here. Let's just, okay, like maybe something like that. Let's see if we can do something. So this one is at 5 bars there, so actually what's really important is that we can have this bass played with the other bass, so let's just see, can I hear this bass? Okay, almost not. Okay. So maybe not. Let's just shut off the. Let's see what happens if we do this a little longer first. Okay, and so maybe try that with the vocal then.
Don't lose who you are. 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 Don't lose who you.
So let's see. I think this one gotta go. Try this. And let's have his back. I can't see anything. There we go. And let's have the 4 bars exit here. And let's have this. Okay, so let's try and see how that sounds with the bass. Okay, we already have it on, so there we go. Now let's see. Rhythm is everything, huh? Okay, so now imagine this and listen.
Don't lose who you are. 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 Don't lose who you are.
Right, so for that pattern it works, but how it will work for the rest of the vocal is another story, I suppose. So yeah, so let's move on here.
Don't lose who you are. 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 Don't lose who you are.
And that's where a break should come at 33 or 32 bars. Yeah, so that's probably what. So let's uncheck these again and have a little listen here. So yeah, I'm a little bit
don't lose who you are. Don't lose who you are. Don't lose who you are. Don't.
Let's have a little bit of EQ on this, perhaps. Oops.
Don't lose who you are. Don't lose who you are. Don't lose who you are.
And we might want that on the bass pad here.
Don't lose who you are. 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 Don't lose who you are.
Let's try split EQ.
Don't lose who you are. 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 Don't lose who you are.
See.
Don't lose who.
We'll take a little break here.